Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz on June 26, 2012, about 33 minutes after midnight, Birmingham, Alabama. And topic, Israel's newfound wealth. I did a blog the other day indicating what I thought about the oil find in Israel and where it was in the Bible under the foot of Jasher, and the Bible even said he would dip his foot in oil. This was a Zion Oil Company used this and have been over a number of years, is thinking, well, maybe this is a map. Well, something caught my eye today. I was reading where all of a sudden Russia. Now get this, they're about to start the war games in Israel, in Syria with China, with Iran, and with Syria. And all this points at it's against Israel. And we all know that. And I believe that. But wow, just today, I heard two things that come out of Russia, and I couldn't believe my ears on both. One, they said they thought Iran would be dangerous with a nuclear weapon. And they've said this before, but yet they'll send Iran all the materials they need to do certain things with. And also, I had in a blog where Russia was trying to deal with Israel on buying natural gas, because I indicated that Israel had a natural gas find that exceeded a trillion or a few trillion cubic feet. I'm going to tell you about this one. This one may be why Russia has taken a sudden interest in Israel. You've got to hear this. So let me get with it. Now, I did a blog just recently. In fact, since I've done blogs, 350 something, I have about 6 or maybe 8 that mentions Israel will find oil. And Israel will be ranked near the top wealthiest nation on earth. And I still stand by that. And what I'm about to tell you only supports what I've been saying. And I won't go into the spiel what I said about Russia being interested, but let me say this. Here's some news, some late news on Israel. And so I'm going to jump, and then here I am. Then a big one followed by another. Both are noteworthy and rare, and are the largest finds anywhere in the last decade. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, estimates the entire Leviathan Basin holds 1.7 billion barrels of recoverable oil and 700 billion cubic meters of gas. All right, that doesn't sound like a lot, but listen here. Experts survey for the Tamar Field, TAMAR, conducted by the U.S. Petroleum Consultants, Netherlands, Sewell and Associates, indicate that the field contains proven reserves of 217 billion cubic meters of gas. Still no big deal. So then another find. It turns out that Israel has the second biggest oil shale deposit in the world, outside of the United States. We estimate that there is equivalent of 250 billion barrels of oil here now. To put that in context, they are proven reserves of 260 billion barrels of oil in the whole of Saudi Arabia, says Dr. Harold Vinegar, the former chief scientist of Royal Dutch Shell Oil Company. Now let's do the math. 250 billion in shale oil plus 3.2 billion in conventional oil in estimated reserves are enough oil to match that of Saudi Arabia plus, you ready for this? 50 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, giving it 10% of the entire world's estimated reserves. What can you say to that? And they go on to say that they have just started to drill. They have just started, and they haven't got to Jasher's foot, to the hill of Jasher. They hadn't even got there yet. They have tens of thousands of acres that are reserved for exploration that they haven't even touched. And as it appears right now, easily, and I'm saying this in being conservative, I believe that Israel will have more oil and oil reserves under their soil than the rest of the world. I don't mean combined, but I mean every country, including the United States. Today, the United States has 250, 260 billion in reserves in their shale, plus several more billions out through Wyoming, Montana, all under the Rocky Mountains. And I'm sure in time we will get to it once we get Obama out of the way. But I'm just telling you, I was talking on the last blog about I thought Iraq would be the richest nation on earth in the near future. And I still stand by that statement. But that's because no one will truly know the wealth that's in Israel. The more they know, the more that people will want it. So maybe this is suddenly why Russia has taken a little more interest in preserving Israel. You think? Jody Wolf, Expoz.